right now I'm going to congratulate you, because tonight is Danny Gallivan's broadcast number 1,000 in the National Hockey League, and we'll have more about it later in the program. Congratulations, Danny.
Thank you very much, Dick. And the referee, actually, number 1. And the linesman, there you see the opposing goalies, Eddie Johnston for Boston, Philip Neer for Montreal. The linesmen are D'Amico and Armstrong. And the play is on. A lot of interest hereabouts in this game, and I suppose right across the country. Now it's Esposito for Boston, clearing it into Canadian territory, and that's Ferguson digging from the left side. He waited too long, finally gets a second shot on it, failed to come up with it. Roberto, number 17, the youngster for the Canadians, to Harper now. Here comes Cashman going in. He rolls it. Esposito right out in front, a pass for Cashman, and he couldn't get it. Canadians back with Harper at center. On the left side, Mahovlich, and he couldn't get Bobby Orr to make the move that he wanted, and Orr stopped him. Cashman clearing it out on the left side, runs into Roberto, and Harper cleared it back. And this game starting off at a lively pace. Bobby Orr over the line. He knocked down Esposito's shot, and Neer kicked it out. Orr was knocked down, but Esposito was set up beautifully. Mahovlich, a long shot, and the rebound goes to Cashman. Orr to Esposito. Esposito winding up with a shot into the corner. Roberto covering up and bumping there with Cashman. It's behind the net. Hodge tried to center it. Ferguson clearing it ahead for Mahovlich. Out he comes with Ferguson, who has it at center across the line. The shot. And in there goes Green. But Johnston cleared it finally to Green, up on the wing to Hodge, a pass back to the far side. And the team's making changes while the play goes on. No whistles. Mahovlich got a great hand. That's the big M as he skated on. McKenzie clearing it in. Cournoyer on with Beliveau and Frank Mahovlich. Cournoyer was bumped there behind the net by McKenzie. Guy Lapointe hammered Stanfield in on the boards. Beliveau to Cournoyer. Loose puck picked up by J.C. Tremblay ahead to Mahovlich. Here's Frank Mahovlich from the corner. Out it comes to Cournoyer. He scores!
Cournoyer has given the Canadians this early 1-0 lead. And you have to say that Frank Mahovlich has made quite a home ice debut for his new team as he makes the play after splitting through the defense on the good pass from J.C. Tremblay. Look at Mahovlich throw it right back to Cournoyer, and he's got that top left-hand corner over Eddie Johnston's shoulder. For Ivan Cournoyer, his 22nd goal of the season.
Avec les numéros 27 de Frank Mahovlich. Canadians goal scored by number 12, Yvan Cournoyer, assisted by number 27, Frank Mahovlich, and number 3, Jean-Claude Tremblay, at 2 minutes, 9 seconds.
Canadians leading 1-0. Lemaire, a pass. In goes LaRose after Carlton. It comes to the right side. Westfall laying it back behind the net to Rick Smith. Now Green wearing that helmet. LaRose after him, up on the wing. Westfall ran into Richard. Now Richard has the loose puck from the boards, gets it back. Lemaire couldn't get the shot away, and Sanderson fades over to the left side. Up on the wing, Richard after him, and J.C. Tremblay cleared it to center. Westfall back in there, and it's called on the offside. We've played 3 minutes into the first period. 1-0 Montreal.
I'm sure you heard Danny and I talking over the last few weeks that this game was an eagerly anticipated affair here in Montreal. Tremendous crowd, and so far we've had some fine action.
Tremblay being watched by Sanderson. Now then Tremblay. The pass goes to Guy Lapointe at center. LaRose racing up on the wing. The long shot right in front, and it's cleared finally. And that Lapointe shot gave Eddie Johnston lots of trouble. Now it's Westfall taking the shot. Picks up the rebound, centered it. And Lemaire starts on the left side with Richard and LaRose. Lemaire over for LaRose. And in there goes number 10 for Boston, Rick Smith. They try to get the puck loose, and the play is stopped for a face-off in Boston territory. Lining up for the face-off. Canadians, everybody up. It was Hodge who moved out of position. If cold weather is ideal for hockey, then this is a perfect night for hockey. 9 degrees below zero 1 hour ago. And we have a 20-mile-an-hour bone-chilling wind. Esposito slides the pass to Orr. Here's Orr darting in on that right side. Orr getting it back. Dallas Smith winds up with a shot. A loose puck in front. Falling out there is Meir. And Phil Roberto starting away with Ferguson. Roberto being watched by Smith. There's the high drive off the glass. Orr for Hodge. He's bumped by Mahovlich. Ferguson gets it, shoots it back in. And Orr racing out for Boston. Down to the defense. Roberto flicked it high in the air. Where is it? And Esposito finally came up with it.
The line out there right now for the Canadians, Pete Mahovlich at center between John Ferguson and Phil Roberto, is a new combination. And their mission is obvious. They are the checking line tonight against this big threesome centered by Phil Esposito for the Bruins with Hodge and Cashman. Danny Phil Meir made quite a save off Esposito in that first sequence of action, shortly after which Cornway scored the goal.
Well, if anything should give a goalie confidence, it would be saving on Esposito early in the game, because Esposito has been the talk of hockey with his prolific scoring. There he is, number 7, against Savard. Now Hodge picks it up for Boston. Hodge shooting it. Off the leg it goes. Hodge after it again. Back to the point it goes to Dallas Smith over to Bobby Orr. He winds up with a shot. Where is it this time? And it's going to be a penalty here. Cashman was knocked to the ice. The Perrier going off like they holding.
Canadians penalty number 2, Jacques Laperrière. 2 minutes for holding at 4 minutes 53 seconds.
Perrier off for holding, and there's the reason. 4:53 the time.
And now we have the awesome and vaunted Boston power play on. McKenzie getting it back to Orr, who fails to pick it up, and Savard shoots it down the ice. Esposito, Busick, McKenzie, Stanfield, and Orr for Boston. Rochefort and Savard up front for the Canadians. Tremblay on defense with Guy Lapointe. Here's Esposito streaking in there. Rochefort gets it, shoots it out over the line and down the ice. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the penalty. And Savard and Rochefort cruising up at the Boston line. Now the Bruins are led by Stanfield. Into the corner. McKenzie hopping in there. He falls into the boards. Tremblay clearing it for Savard. Out with Rochefort. And Guy Lapointe. Savard is across the line. Dragging the puck, killing off the clock. Savard still with it. 1 minute left in the penalty. Here's Savard. Laying it back into his own zone. Tremblay off to Rochefort, and the Bruins just can't get that puck. Finally, Rochefort shoots it into Bruin territory. Coach Al McNeil sending Frank Mahovlich on. Here's Bobby Orr at center. Orr over the line, cutting in on the right side. And Guy Lapointe knocked it off his stick. Now 30 seconds left in the penalty. Here's Lapointe dashing down on that right side. Mahovlich up on the other wing. Over to Mahovlich, so ready to go. He missed the net. A great play there by Lapointe and Mahovlich. McKenzie dashing it on the right side. Over goes to Stanfield. Boy, it. Loose puck in front of the net. Here's McKenzie. McKenzie getting set. Flipped it in front, and J.C. Tremblay has it. Tremblay rolled it out. Down the ice it goes. And there's going to be a penalty here to McKenzie.
Mahovlich on a power play now, but right here he came within an eyelash of scoring with the Canadians a man short as he was sent in by Guy Lapointe. He missed the net.
John McKenzie. 2 minutes for cross-checking at 6 minutes 53 seconds.
6:53. Canadians' penalty had expired, so they now have the advantage, and they lead 1-0. Guy Lapointe going in on that right side. Don Orey tries to tie him up. Green feeds it up along the boards, and it's down the ice. For Montreal in the power play, we have Cournoyer, Beliveau, Mahovlich, Tremblay, and Guy Lapointe. For Boston, Sanderson is out there. There's Beliveau going to the line. Couldn't get by Don Orey. Green cleared it to center. Cournoyer, he has scored the only goal in the game so far over for Mahavlich. Mahavlich going in against Green. Into the corner, Beliveau trapping it. He's bodied by Green. Cournoyer kicks it to Mahavlich. Mahavlich playing it back to Tremblay over on this side to Lapointe. Lapointe shooting it, and it was blocked by Green. Here's Sanderson racing after it. Sanderson going in. He flipped it in there, and Phil Neer covered up. Sanderson showed great speed there, Dick.
He's a great penalty killer. He's a fine hockey player, of course. Look at him go. Tremblay with the sliding attempt at the save knocks the puck just away from Sanderson's stick enough to stop him from getting a clean shot. Phil Neer has made some excellent saves for the Canadians. Just prior to that break by Mahavlich, he made back-to-back stops. Freddie Stanfield and Phil Esposito.
McKenzie, 50 seconds remaining in his penalty. Don Marcotte, number 21, on now for Boston with Westfall. Peter Mahavlich with Lemaire. Cournoyer. Cournoyer at the line. Now it's loose, and Peter Mahavlich turns at center, passes it to Cournoyer. Cournoyer back on the left side, and Don Marcotte cleared it ahead. Guy Lapointe to J.C. Tremblay. Tremblay clearing it ahead, and Dallas Smith sends it back into the Canadian zone. And now there are 20 seconds left in McKenzie's penalty. And Guy Lapointe working his way out, passes it to Peter Mahavlich. He works down on the right wing for Roberto coming up with him. Here's Mahavlich going in, and he almost got right in there. He ran into Orr, and there's going to be a penalty to Mahavlich. Mahavlich is infuriated.
There it is on the replay. Big Pete couldn't get his way past Orr with that last move, and then he became rather upset, obviously, and let Bobby have it. And so he's in the penalty box with just 1 second left in the Boston penalty to Johnny McKenzie, roughing the call against Pete Mahavlich.
For 20, Pete Mahavlich, 2 minutes for roughing at 8 minutes, 52 seconds.
8:52 is the time of the roughing penalty against Peter Mahavlich. And McKenzie, 1 second left in his penalty. He's ready. He's got the gate open. Esposito, Busick, Orr, and Stanfield. Now McKenzie back on, and the Bruins have the advantage. Canadians are leading 1-0 on Cournoyer's goal. Stanfield leading a 4-man Boston attack to McKenzie, cutting in on that right side. And he was offside by a whisker. And, Dick, we have a tremendous representation from Boston here tonight, about 500 fans.
And to laugh at Johnny McKenzie, came out of the penalty box and just glided across the blue line like the sleeper play in football, hoping nobody would see him. He was in behind the defense.
Stanfield. Turning is Esposito, working up on that left side, comes back through center. The long shot near, kicking it out. Rochefort, number 21 from Montreal, cutting right in front. Rochefort, a neat move to get away from Stanfield. Rochefort with Savard. Savard shooting it. Blocked by Orr. Stanfield coming back for the Bruins. Ahead through center is Esposito. Esposito rolled it into the corner. Gliding in there, McKenzie against LaPerriere. Busick to the far side. Rochefort trying to tie him up. Now Esposito back to Stanfield. Over it comes off the boards. Orr fakes the shot. Back to McKenzie. It's deflected by the stick of Savard. Savard going right in on goal. Getting set. Goal!
I didn't think Serge Savard would be able to last out-skating Johnny McKenzie on the play. He checks McKenzie at the line with the sweep. You see, he's got a good stride and a half on him anyway. McKenzie trying to catch up, tries to check him, and Savard fires it high into the net. And the Canadians lead 2-0.
Canadians goal scored by number 18, Serge Savard, unassisted at 9 minutes, 55 seconds.
9:55, Savard unassisted. Here's Frank Mahavlich against Orr. Mahavlich played it to the line. Canadians, Peter Mahovlich with 38 seconds left in his penalty. Stanfield took Orr's pass. Stanfield going to the Canadians' line. Hodge off the board. Into the corner to Stanfield. In front, Esposito couldn't get it. Harper deflecting it to center for Montreal. Orr again to Hodge. Hodge to Esposito. Esposito at the line. Cleared it ahead. Here's Cashman off the board. Still has it. Back to Orr. Orr getting set. The shot. Oh, what a grab by Phil Muir.
What a grab is right. That Boston power play, getting it back to Orr, as they often do. And look at the save by Muir. He could have been partially screened on the play, but I guess he wasn't because he had it taped all the way. Young Phil Muir, who hasn't played for a few games for the Canadians, back in action tonight. There's Tom Johnson.
Seven seconds remaining in the Montreal penalty. Montreal 2, Boston no score. Orr off the board to Hodge in front to Esposito. Esposito doesn't shoot it. Cardiff almost intercepted it. Now back onto the ice comes Peter Mahovlich. And it was a productive penalty for Montreal, scoring while they were shorthanded, something the Bruins have been doing with monotonous regularity as far as other teams in the league are concerned.
5 games elsewhere tonight in the NHL. In Toronto, the Maple Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead over Los Angeles in the first period. Henderson from McKinney and Ullman at 7-12. Elsewhere, it's Philadelphia at Detroit, Buffalo at Minnesota, Chicago at St. Louis, and Pittsburgh at Vancouver.
Sanderson, Carlton is number 11, Westfall 18, Richard 16 from Montreal, LaRose 15, and Lemaire 25. These are the lines. Down the ice it goes. Into Canadian territory, Richard being watched by Sanderson. Now then Richard with 8:43 left in the period hands it off to J.C. Tremblay. Back for Richard. Green clearing it to the boards. And the pocket is there to get it. Ahead for Lemaire. He scoops it into Boston territory. Carlton with Lemaire after him. Richard trying to get possession. Now Westfall. Out to Carlton. Carlton at the line. Off the left wing board. Carlton still with it. He and Tremblay go to the ice. Richard fails to clear it out. Sanderson to Westfall. Back it goes into the corner from Westfall. At the point, Don Orey, a high drive. And Muir, who has been very alert tonight, stopped that rebound. Now Sanderson keeping it in for Boston to Carlton. Sanderson going in. Shoots. Oh, he just missed on the lower side. Bruins with the pressure on. Back it goes to Don Orey. A drive. He was high and wide. J.C. Tremblay to LaRose. LaRose on the board. And finally the Canadians have to shoot it down the ice to relieve that relentless Boston pressure. Lining up for the face-off to the right of Phil Muir. Stanfield, Busick, and McKenzie against Beliveau, Cournoyer, and Frank Mahovlich. Busick taking a shot from the face-off. And Frank Mahovlich clearing it for Beliveau. Fails to get it. Dallas Smith knocking it back. Cournoyer couldn't get it. Frank Mahovlich working in on his wrong wing. Here's Mahovlich to pass him for Beliveau. A backhand shot. Eddie Johnston had that short side covered well. Beliveau. His man, Dallas Smith, McKenzie on the right side. Cleared it through center, and it's down the ice with the Boston Bruins. Call for ice. Potentially, this meeting between the Bruins and the Canadiens has to be the most attractive hockey package so far for local fans, certainly this year and perhaps for many years. We have 18,000 plus a few hundred here tonight. But the demand was so great they could have put 25,000 in had the space been available. Dallas Smith centering it. Off the board. Busick winds up. Over it goes. Stanfield on the board. Tipping it to the corner. There's Busick romping in against Mahovlich. McKenzie going after it. He hopped by J.C. Tremblay. Stanfield shoots it. Stanfield again. Another shot. And now Guy Lapointe rams McKenzie against the board. Big Mahovlich Frank had his arm around McKenzie, almost upended him, and then McKenzie wanted to get at Mahovlich. And there's Guy Lapointe. You saw him fire that left hand over the net, and Busick was going for Gila Point, and Armstrong took him away.
I think things have calmed down, taking away for a moment the perfect rebound situation that Freddie Stanfield found himself in when he let that shot go on Mir. Boy, you can't get it right back as well as that, and Mir made the second save. This is Hockey Night in Canada from the Forum in Montreal.
Mackenzie and Mahovlich, Jock. We'll know the magnitude of the sentences in just a moment. Likely minors.
John Mackenzie, et au Canadien, le numéro 27, Frank Mahovlich, 2 minutes chacun pour Rudess, à 13 minutes 29 secondes. The penalties, Mackenzie, and to the Canadians, number 27, Frank Mahovlich, 2 minutes each for roughing at 13 minutes 29 seconds.
That incident took place down at the Canadians' net. There's been a hole torn in the net, so we have some repair work going on. During our first intermission tonight, it will be memory time for Daddy as he reminisces on this occasion of broadcast number 1,000 for him in the NHL. Brian will be chatting with Teddy Green of the Boston Bruins, and Howie Meeker is in from Newfoundland, and he's our analyst for tonight's game. He's very interested in Frank Mahovlich, of course, because Howie was his first coach, I believe, in Toronto, signed him for the Maple Leafs, as a matter of fact, when Frank was a rookie.
There's Tom Johnson, bow tie and all. I think he has the bow tie on tonight.
Yes, and the cigar before the game, too.
And then we saw great close-ups of Mustachio and Derek Sanderson. Garrett Bush had a mustache. There's Bobby Orr without a mustache. He clears it into the corner. J.C. Tremblay working his way out in the penalty box. Mahovlich and Mackenzie. Here's Beliveau down on the left side. Passes it over. Busick starting back for Boston. Busick working it around. Now passes it to the far side. Stanfield getting it back to Orr. Going in. And a low drive wide. Dallas Smith sliding the pass to Orr. Here it goes to Stanfield. Stanfield couldn't get by Gila Point. Now it's loose to Beliveau. Coming out with Cournoyer. Beliveau goes right through, over the line, backhand shot, grabbed. It was wide, but grabbed in any case by Eddie Johnston. Beliveau got a piece of Stanfield. Here's Bobby Orr. Canadians are leading 2-0 here in the first period. Orr down to the line, winds up for the shot. That was a hot one, but Mir had it taped all the way. Orr getting it. Orr, the pass deflected. Mark Cardiff clearing it out through center. And Dallas Smith there for Boston. Hodge. Esposito just clears it in, and that's Tremblay feeding it to Gila Point. A pass goes to Lemaire. Down with Cardiff. Lemaire should